Hey, what's going on? Nigeria Chambers here from Big O Belt Media at WonderCon 2024. And I'm with somebody I'm very excited to talk to today. Okay, Queen.
Excitement. I like that.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Make sure you introduce yourself and the project you work on, what you do.
Hi, my name is Joyce M. Gilliard. I am the key hairstylist for Genius X MLK.
Amazing. I very extensively covered this series, and it's fantastic. Nat Geo, they really put their foot into this, and knowing that you were really a part of a very important part for a lot of different reasons, and you covered so much of it on the panel. So sorry if I make you reiterate a little bit of it,
No
but we want to make sure
worries.
that the fans get a chance to talk about it. Now, I'm going to go back to the ignorant part of the panel here, and that's going back to Black Twitter. You had called it Twitter. I said, she's talking about Black Twitter, folks.
Yes.
I know. I've been in that. You look like a survivor, too. You like, it gets dirty down there.
Baby, Black Twitter is something serious, okay?
So, and it's we're very protective about a lot of things. Things that, like, you didn't even realize people cared so much
I
about.
know.
The series is so successful, and I very much heard people say, that's not my Martin Luther King. And they're talking about David. They're like, David's the only one that can play it. I was like, well, yeah, he's great, but like,
Black
on
Twitter
now.
gonna always have something to say about something. We're not gonna make everybody happy, but we do try our best to do a little bit to make you happy.
yeah. But no, it's truly the transformations from, and I think one thing people may not have understood at the panel is that when you talk about the transformation, they're thinking about the end result, but I mean, you're taking people who are well put together. I mean, queens and kings, and
Yes.
they're leaving a certain aesthetic to step into
Yes.
a different period and
Yes.
provided a different aesthetic. And you kept talking about like hairstyles and
Yes.
like I'm talking, I forget her name who plays now it's slipping out of my head. Malcolm X's wife,
Yes.
Betty Shabazz.
Yes, Betty Shabazz.
Yeah, and like
Yes.
the transformation there. I mean, that's to points like Picasso.
Yes.
And then you're like, oh.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Like, talk about that though.
Yes.
Because like, just to get very candid, it's like if I was to come to you like I'm a professional, I need to transfer you something. Like, what am I supposed?
So, first, I mean, we have to transform these cast members so that they can embody their character,
Yeah.
and a lot of it goes in the hair. When you look at the screen,
Yeah.
the first thing you see is the face and the hair.
Yeah.
And if it's a period show and the hair is in braids, then you're going to know that this is not period accurate.
Yeah.
Okay? So we have to research the hairstyles and make sure that the styles are authentic to the period. You
Yeah.
follow me?
Yeah.
Because even when you're researching, nowadays, like when you Google something, they're period inspired hairstyles. They're not period accurate hairstyles. They're period inspired. So you have to know the difference.
Yeah.
And when we do our research, we research like church scenes. We
Yeah.
research the speeches.
Yeah.
We research the marches
Yeah.
just to make sure that we have the correct look.
Yeah. And I'm guessing because like, and what I gathered from that is like you get like, what is somebody at their best, somebody at their most stressful points, or like that very iconic period of time, but like due to the situation, how would they look? How does Malcolm X or Martin Luther King look like after they just come out of a church sermon?
Yep.
Those type of things.
Yep.
Or how does somebody look if they know there's threats involved, but how are they supposed to look? And everybody's not always looking A1 every
No,
day. You know
not
that, right?
exactly. And if they're like doing a speech or something, and you get really animated in your speeches and stuff,
better
you
talk
might
about
be
that, Black
sweating. You might be sweating, and we got to make sure the hair is sweaty.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. People don't pay attention to,
Yeah.
but we have to pay attention to when we read the script.
Yeah. Oh man. So beyond this, and folks, please check out Genius MLK X. It's on Nat Geo. Oh man, it's just fantastic.
Thank you.
Next projects. What's coming down the pipeline you might be able to talk about here? Because I love your work now, so now I'm on board. I'm on board the whole way.
We're just coming out of a strike, so things are slowly picking up.
Yeah.
I am about to start working on a project coming up soon with Regina King. Hi, I know it's gonna be so fun. She's directing it.
Man.
That's gonna be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I have a couple of shows that's coming out this year. So
Amazing.
yeah.
Amazing. I'm looking forward to that for sure. I think, and you all talked about it, but like, listen, if you're going to handle these certain aesthetics right, for our folks, you got to have the right people involved.
Yes,
Like,
Lord.
Twitter will let you know when a wig ain't right.
Let me tell you, I
I
just
don't even know about wigs, but goddamn.
let me tell you, you'll know if you
education of black.
Twitter will educate
Master's degree in
you.
that.
Yes, let me tell you, I just recently did a show that a show that was out, and when I tell you Black Twitter was like, who was the hair department, because the hair is laid this time. Like it's like they give it that studio a hard rap like
yeah,
all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
had to work twice as hard
Yeah.
because baby Twitter is gonna be all over you. So it's like I like the challenge anyway because I know what I do and I know what I bring to the table,
Yeah.
and I'm just grateful for the gift that God gave me to do hair and tell the story.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Joyce, for your time.
Thank
It's
you
been a
too.
pleasure.
Pleasure.
I'll take this. Yeah.
Hopefully that